Hey, how are we doing? This is JJ. I've just come into a wood over near Broxbourne in Hertfordshire. It's a wood that I've come to for many years. But I've come into a particular spot I've never walked into before. I've always stayed away from it. That's why I'm being quiet. And I just like to stand, look around and observe for a couple of minutes to put myself into this wood, to just sort of connect myself to it. And it's lovely. It's there is some beech, relatively young beech. There's oak, and there's a lot of relatively young hornbeam as well. It's a lovely wood. It's a lovely wood. It's just nice to be out, walk a different trail, a different path, look at a different landscape. I think we might put up a tarp for a little bit. Catch you in a bit. Right, there you go. We have set up the OEX Bush Pro tarp. Now, I've had this for a couple of years. It's a fantastic little tarp. In fact, it's one of my favourite tarps. It does have a downside. The one main downside is the size. Now, the size measurements for this are quite odd. This measures in at 285 centimetres by 240 centimetres. The weight, however, as stated, is 550 grams. Now, that's considerably less than a DD tarp, but it is the size. Now, I have set this up in what I would call a perpendicular plough point. So because of the odd size, I have a shorter side just here and a longer side at the back. Now, I actually quite like that sort of setup, to be honest with you, because what it does is it gives you enough room inside on that back wall to lay down on. You still get a nice opening at the front, and you're still closed off without masking off too much visibility that side. Let's bring around this side. Now you can see, so plough point, 2 tie-off points. This does have 16 peg out points. Now you've got a good loop just here that has a metalled peg point, and then you've got standard pull out eyelet, and then another peg, and then another eyelet, and then another peg, and that's the way it tends to go all the way around. It's got 16 tie out points. Obviously you can set it up in a rectangular fashion, but I like to set it up like this. It's only a quick pitch, it's not perfect, I haven't got it 100% tight, but I do like this setup. So the weight 550 is really good. It really is. Also, in terms of the tie out points on here, we've got 8 in the middle of the tarp, which is more than what you'll actually get on a DD tarp and that as well. So it does have some real benefits. The tie out points are absolutely fantastic. The weight of it is brilliant. Having the eyelet and the peg holes is another real bonus. It's just the shape. It is the shape. The dimension, 285 by 240, is really odd. But that's only if you're setting it up in the style of a plough point. I call it a perpendicular because it's actually not completely triangular in shape. But I do like that configuration. The material is 30 denier 400 ripstop, so it is quite resilient as well. As I say, a fantastic tarp. More people should have these. If they made that a 3x3, it'd be a game changer. It would literally dominate the market. It really would. But it is 285 by 240. It's not going to be long enough for hammock campers, sleepers. But on the ground in a rectangular fashion, this works really well. And this is my favourite setup for this tarp. As you can see, again, perpendicular plough point, with one side being more, where's my finger, proud than the other, further forwards. But that back wall, you can just lay down there. You've got great visibility. Let's just bring you in there. So we'd call this the back wall. We're just doing a little bit of reading today while we're here. A little sit mat, let's turn round. And then you've still got a fantastic panorama. So there you go. It's just an up-to-date, updated, honest review. OEX Bush Pro tarp. Fantastic kit, great quality. One real downside, but all the other benefits kind of evens it out. Something to consider. And we even like the colour too. Cheers.